No assist, no easy play. We drive by feel, we find our way. No wires, no code, no safety line. Just road and rhythm, heart and time. Snap, start, feel that flame. Track, don't care about your name. Yeah, it's no assist Saturday, where the brave ones come to play. No eye angels, no digital grace, just grip, control, and the human race. Gray hair, nerves of steel, hands of thunder, soul to feel. Every slide, every spin, every sway, that's how we do it. The Widdowmaker way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Feel that bite in the curve tonight. Hold that line, keep it tight. No help, no fear, no shame, just pride, just gain. No assist Saturday, we don't lean on code to play. No assist, no ghost, no say. We drive the Widdowmaker way. Every lap, every turn, every day. We roll the Widdowmaker way. No traction, no mercy, no plan B. You crash, you learn, that's legacy. Yeah, pure motion, no machine to hide. You earn each inch with grit and pride. No assist, no easy play. No wires, no code, no way. We live, we slide, we sway, we roll. The Widdowmaker way. When the lights go down and the tires cool away, we'll still be here. That's the Widdowmaker way. They say it's easy with assist, right? Let the system hold your hand. Let the car think for you. Let the ghost show you the plan. But not here, not tonight. Here it's heartbeat and muscle memory. We'll twitch faith in the friction of the fight. Every corner whispers, how far can you go before it bites? Every slide's a question, every save a prayer you don't recite. This isn't code, this is craft. You don't restart when you crash, you learn to laugh. Yeah, you learn to laugh. I see the ghosts ahead, frosty red decimal BB names like sparks in the dark. They're not rivals, they're reminders, proof the grind leaves marks. You feel the tires scream, that's truth. You feel the drift catch, that's proof. You feel alive because the limit isn't gone, it's right beneath your roof. There's no traction control for pride, no counter steer for doubt. You either trust your hands or spin your soul inside out. So we race for the calm between chaos, for the art inside the accident, for the grit that makes grace. Because Saturday's not a night, it's a state of mind. No assists, no excuses, just drive. That's the Widdowmaker way. Softly, and when the stream ends, when the tires cool, when the chat slows down to a hum, we'll still be here, waiting for the next green light.
No traction, no training wheels, just nerves of steel and hands of fear. Every twitch, every slide you make, it's all on you, no room for fake. Engines growl, hearts ignite, one mistake, and it's a long night. But that's the code, that's the creed, pure connection, driver and steed. There's no essence.
No traction, no training, yes. Just nerves of steel and hands that feel every twitch, every slide you make. It's all on you, no room for fake. Engines growl, hearts ignite, one mistake and it's a long night. But that's the code, that's the creed, pure connection, driver and speed. It's no rest, it's Saturday, senses alive, no ghost to save you when you die. Feel the road, the tires scream, this ain't luck, it's a dream. No counter steer, no safety plan. Just me, the car, and what I am.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Saturday. It's No Assist Saturday. It's the Widdowmaker way. And we're just watching Lee put in a couple of laps. But we're not. We've got things to do. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We'll just take a look and see who's joined the chat. And we will say hello, as we normally do. Good evening, Azza. Azza, if you'll notice, I've done that, the rally. It's up. You should be able to join the club and you should be able to go and take part in the Monte Carlo. Cool, it took a trail to me to get through that. Good evening, Silver Surfer. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Dodo 1, Dodo 2, Dodo 3. Who else is there? Did Lee stick his head in? Lee did. Good evening, Lee. We're not going to see Matthew, unfortunately. His wife is not well. I hope she's on the mend, Matthew. Hope you can support her through. No, we'll go from there. Damo's joined the channel as well. And Mikey shouldn't be far. Well, Mikey doesn't race here tonight, does he? Mikey doesn't race on a Saturday. No Assist Saturday. Lots of discussion today about the two new cars announced. Or not necessarily announced, but put in silhouettes and people have guessed what they are. A decent road car by the looks of it, something to put in our Triple Crown event just after Christmas. And also a bit of a rarity, a bit of one of my cars. Probably the first time I remember one of the cars. No, it's not. The Hawkeye is actually in a previous one, but my first car will now be in the game if that's a Fiat Panda that's coming. Horse Thief Mile TT is imminent. Ooh. Pardon? What? We don't want a Horse Thief TT. No. It'll be the Panda, won't it? Yeah, we know. Yeah. Let's have a... We've got little movement again on our controller. We've got... we look to have a jumpy about controller buttons. I don't know what that's about. I don't know whether that's the wheel. I'm going to unsnap it and I'm going to reconnect it on. Let's see how that goes. Fire the wheel up again. There we go. Let's take a look at current standings. No Assist Saturday League. Let's have a quick chat on Grid Finder. Quick check on Grid Finder. Results and stand-ins. We'll switch over to intro 3. No, it's not intro 3 we should be on. We should be on PC screen cap. Yeah, we know it will happen, don't we? So, where are we? No Assist Saturday. Unfortunately, no Fat Man tonight. Ginger Gandhi has not been racing a couple of weeks now because of working commitments. But Dodo's there in 6. It should be 6 races tonight, which is a shame. Dodo in 6th on 109. Big Popper on 117. Unfortunately, next week's No Assist Saturday is postponed. I have been unfortunately tied into ferrying my wife to a Christmas party And by default, I've been asked to go as well. So unfortunately, I've got to go to a Works Christmas Do next week. But we've moved the date, and it's now going to be on the last Tuesday. It'll be the last race that we close out the leagues for Christmas. And with that, it's unfortunate. Big Popper said he probably can't make it because of work commitments, which will be a shame because it's very, very close at the top. Look, Big Popper in 5th on 117, JB in 4th on 120, Damo in 3rd on 122, Widdowmaker on 123 in 2nd, and Lee on 148 in front. Good evening, Mikey. Yes. So, back to the main GT screen. I do like the intro tunes for Saturday. They're probably the best we've got. I really like No Assist Saturday. It'd be a shame to lose. It'd be a shame to lose No Assist Saturday. However, it is what it is. As I said, sick. Can't wait to get on that WRC as soon as. It's not easy, mate. It's not easy. I have to tell you that. Not easy at all. Right, it's time for me to jump out on track. Have a bit of a practice. Oh, it's skipping again. I'm going to have to turn off controller. If it's the controller that's doing it. No, it's not the controller that's skipping about. It's something else. Weird. Assists. No assists. Everything's turned off. Hard tyres it is then. That's what we need. That should be JB or maybe Damo. It's a Damo. Good evening, sir. It's skipping about still, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's skipping. You see it doing it itself there. It just went from there to there. So I'm going to turn my base unit off. And I'm going to turn it back on again. So we'll try and find out what's causing that. I don't know what's doing it. It's very strange. It's obviously this base unit, this wheel, that's causing that. There we go. Alright, let's put some laps in. We've got around about 20 odd minutes, 25 minutes odd. No brake balance in these cars, of course, because they are tuned road cars. I felt tempted to put this on night time, but we did do the practice last night in daytime, and it's a little bit more challenging with the darkness of the tunnels and the light. Oh, shishishimushish. See that? That was wild. My controller is turned off, Mikey. It was the first thing I did. It's not the controller that's causing it, it's the wheel. I've still got my force feedback. I've got my force feedback on really low because of my shoulder. Put some laps in on WRC, only 2.5 hours. Yeah, I thought about making this night time because Tokyo's a real nice track at night. It's a nice track to drive. It sort of blanks out all that sky. Yeah, one thing ruled out. Controller's already turned off. I did that, and then it just kept skipping. But I think it's the wheel. I think there's a. I was going to say it as a surprise, but I think there's a bug with the Fanatec. Yeah. I had a go at setting my triples up better today. and I discovered that there's no screen alignment options in PMR. You can't align the screens, and I noticed in their follow-up email that that's one thing they've pledged to do, is to give us more controls for triples, which is good. Leave it in fifth. Leave it in fifth. No, there's no bugs with Fanatec ever. You're quite correct to say that, Lee. Surprise is a thing. I think it's I think it's one of the sticks, but it could be any of the sticks because there's 5 of them. So it's whatever is flicking it left and right, whether that's in a menu or on the major menu. So when you go to brake balance, for example, it's engine map. It goes 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm sure it'll all get fixed. And based on the way things have been going of late, today will be the day I get disconnects, because we didn't have any last week. We'll be having them this week, won't we? Just to tempt fate, of course. Oh, hello, wall. Oh, we didn't touch the wall, thankfully. Oh, it's really difficult to get through there nice and quickly. I've never heard of Fanatec fixing a bug. Where did that myth come alive? So, what else have we done today? Yeah, we've done the WRC thing, got that up and running for ours mainly, but everybody with their PlayStation doodah got WRC 24 this month. So anybody that wants to give it a shot, if you play in WRC 24, if you load it up, get yourself familiar with it, go to a place called Clubs, join a club called Widdowmakers, Widdowmaker 10144. You can take part and set yourself a time on our fortnightly rally. Second myth of the night. What was the first myth? Tia's not here. Talking of hit and myth, here's Damo. No response from the Damo. Hello! Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your smile. Bend over. However, I just tickled Damo. What else was I going to talk about? Yeah, tomorrow is PMR day. I'm going to be having a play with PMR tomorrow. Do some capture some footage and have a talk about PMR. Have a race about. Try some of the faster cars, some of the slower cars. And then splice a video together. See what we can talk about, see what we enjoy. And then of course, Wednesday, Thursday of this week will be dedicated to the new Gran Turismo stuff. Even though it's not coming till Thursday, we will be completing some of the old game, of course, and getting the new stuff down. And Pat, whoever Pat is, you don't need to know where I tickled Damo. It did get a giggle, that was all we need to say. Not seen JB at all today. He should be joining us though. He should be. Big Papa 2. JB will be on DayZ. Absolutely. I spoil those guys with a decent DayZ server. Although I have been messing it up a bit this week. My updates haven't gone well. And the server's a bit quiet. I expected it to be a bit more lively than it actually is. A little bit faster. We're speeding up on these hards. Should we go in for a set of mediums now? Now we're used to these hards, it's not sliding all over the place. Still slidey. See if we can deliberately get into the pits in a provocative... Oh, we've hit the wall. Shit the bed. Oh, twice. Didn't see that happening. Mediums, don't fuel but repair the damage. Yeah, JB will cut it fine. He'll be along soon. Oh, it's Jeffers. How you doing, Jeff? No. Okay. Alright, give me 2 minutes, I'll have a look at it. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. I'll go have a look, just give me 1 sec. Ah, it's alright. Let's see what it is. Server is not broken. Da 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 da. Just press F5. Warning, there's been a crash at 6:04 PM tonight, and there's a warning at 8:46 tonight. Let's see what that says. Let's see what it is. DayZ. DayZ, play. Damage was not processed, so yeah, there's no issue. There's a couple of AI not taking any hits because they're either in the throes of dying or they're dead. Let's see what the crash was. Let's see. We'll very quickly get this sorted. There's no latency issues showing on the server. No bad settings, no broken AI. Nothing's wrong, no issues. That's from 2046. What has actually crashed on the server? There's a gun that we don't use not working correctly. Yeah, there's no issues with the server. The server's fine. So it's rubber slugs are not working correctly on AI. That's the only thing. There's no issues on the server. It's fine. So I picked up the 2 latest crash logs, Jeff. And there's no issues. Hello? I'm not actually in the chat, am I? That's why I've exited for some reason. There's no issues on the server, Jeff. Say again.
There's what, sorry?
There's no issues, no. Server's fine. It's running for... I've just joined it myself, there's no issues. The latency is only at 46, it's not a problem.
No, that's up the silver on the left. No, like normally where the chain is.
Yeah.
It was like 3 stacks.
Yeah, it's a stream issue. Reconnect to stream. Reconnect to Steam. Sorry, I added an extra R there. That's a Steam issue.
Just wait out too.
Yeah, you've probably both got Steam problems. But the server's perfectly fine. It's up and running. I'm connecting to it. I can reboot it for you if you like. I can restart it.
I'm just logging in now. I'm just coming in to see what.
There's 2 crashes on it. One is related to rubber slugs on AI. That's not an issue to anybody. It's not a problem. And there's another one with an AI taking hits while it's dying.
Sound different.
I'm full of cold, mate. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, phone or something.
I am on phone, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Because all my voice is through my PC for the stream, so... Are you connected okay? Unreachable.
yes, yes, that'd be perfect.
Alright, pal. Never a problem, sir. I'll pop on later, see how it's going. No worries, bud. Alright, mate. So what we got there? Are you going for top 5 tonight? I think top 6. Somebody has to come 6th, don't they, tonight, if there's 6 of us. If JB's in, not in. Ah, JB is in, here he is. Bonsoir, mi amigo. And there'll be 6 of us racing then. Anybody else wants to join us, please do. If you can handle no assists. And, missed it. Top 5. Yeah, it's a good target, isn't it? Top 5. We should give it a whirl. Plans are afoot. Damo has booked his flights and tax in his hire car for the big event in January. That's all booked. So we can't cancel now. We've gone too far. Damo spent money. We have got background music on. We've still got it on as well. I've still got the stream starting screen on. Here I have. Yeah. Oh, come on. I've lost my mouse. There it is. There it is. Yeah, the intro music's still on now. Good evening, Maori. Welcome on Twitch. No camera. Got 2 cameras on. Ah, that's what Dodo's on about, the fact that I've not got the camera on. Yeah. Yeah, I just nipped off to go and fix the DayZ. Well, I didn't have to fix anything. I just had to go into the DayZ server and make sure it was still running correctly. How comes you's dead?
It's just like I'm interested in
Some bandits around the airfield? Yeah, I've already sorted it. It's my fault. Jay, he came in to talk about the DayZ server, to complain. He raised an issue, that was all. Yeah. It's a Steam issue. What, in our Discord or yeah. Come on, put a better lap in. There we go. That's a quarter of us. Damo's in the 145s. What's all that about? Oh, he's got friends. He's disappeared now. Trying to get this thing on the edge and go a little bit. Come on. 1.7 seconds up. Christ. I'm actually 4.6 seconds off the jungle is about to start. What jungle? Oh, the jungle. I'm 3 days behind. I've got to watch that all tomorrow. I've missed the eviction and everything. I've got to catch up on that tomorrow. So nobody spoilers. I can't get my 4-way flashes to turn off. Leave it in 5th. Rev the Chipotle's off it. Come on. 2.5 seconds off, that's good. It's 9 o'clock, we've got about 6 minutes left on softs. Well, here's a question. Here's a question. What do you think we don't know that's happening next week with Gran Turismo, maybe? We don't know the price, that's for sure. I went for a look around again today, see if we can find out what the price was. Because it's definitely being announced that the Power Pack is being released on the 4th. Because I was on the old Gran Turismo Twitch page. Twitch? No, X. Tweets. And it's definitely being released on the 4th. But there is no price at all on the expansions page. Just no price listed anywhere. Which is unbelievable. I'm still behind Dodo. Looks like I'm slowest on track then. Which is fair enough. Fair enough. No, still that means I'm slowest on track, doesn't it? Into the pits this time round, we'll put some softs on. Now you've put one in. Let me know that that's on softs. On hards, yeah, happy days. (21:03), 12 minutes to qualifying. We don't know the full details about everything that's been included in Spec 3, says Mikey, or the Power Pack. Both of them say more details to follow, so there's stuff within them that hasn't been mentioned yet. That's what I'm kind of anticipating. The things we do know that will happen that aren't written are there is going to be a settings change, isn't there? There's going to be a physics change. That's always the case. Yeah. No, he don't race on Saturdays. I have. What are you done? No, he won't. He doesn't race Saturdays. Not going to pressurise him. Got a sneaky feeling Full Force might be introduced, says Lee. Well, I've got a problem. My wheel works absolutely perfectly in every game except Gran Turismo. In Gran Turismo, I've got a vibrating throttle pedal. Not that I mind a bit of vibration through my toes, but it's frustrating. It really is frustrating. Properly frustrating. Yeah, there will be a physics change because of the new tyres. That's a very good point. But that means a wipe also, which we also know everybody is expecting and anticipating. There's good things, isn't there, like the end of invites. Invites will no longer be a thing. You'll be able to say to a kid in 2 years' time, do you remember back in the day when there was invites in Gran Turismo 7? They'll go, there never were. Never. There were never invites. What are you on about? Did you ever get frustrated with invites? No, never remember them days. We'll have bits and pieces, won't we? Got to do some videos. Oh, Lee opened his tickets up today and got 2 Ferrari invites. He's a lucky fella, isn't he? Yeah. Once you've got them all, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? Unless you're at the point of trying to buy all the colours, all the factory release colours, etc. The roulette? No, I think we're still going to get daily tickets. It's not the roulette that's going, it's the invite tickets that we're going to lose. Where did you get that extra speed from? Where did that extra speed come from? How did he get that? You trying to say my ass is wide? He's way quicker than me. Look at all that extra gainage he got there. All that extra gainage. He was 5 car lengths behind me going across the line. They must have nitrous, you're right. That's what it is. They must have nitrous. Hey, hello. Is it me you're looking for? I must be not in the right gear at the right time. That's what it must be. Sneaked racing tyres. Yeah, I don't think we'd be allowing them to do... Oh, hello! I don't think we'd allow them to do that. This is where he got the guns on me and he just raced away. Carrying too much speed into there, I think. I've got to avoid the curbs, try and take that bounce out the back of the car. Right, this has got to be my last lap. I think that's the end of the tyres anyway. A 46.9. Oh, and I've braked too late. You think that's going to be you tonight, H patterning? That's the end of my practice. Happy days. Right, let's go and have a look and see who's out there. Looks like Lee is neither confirming nor denying. Nah, I don't think they're cheating. I won't confirm or deny. Steering wheel. But Lee has the fastest lap out there. A 1:44.991. Damo, though, is the fastest on track currently. He's looking like he's significantly ahead at the moment. He's the only one out on track. Looking at it. Everybody else is in the pits. Oh, he's in the kitchen smoking his date, his JB. I actually managed to get my G25 gear stick working in WRC today whilst using my Fanatec wheel. And it works with the Fanatec clutch, yes.
Did you wire it to your Fanatec base or something, PC?
It's connected to the PC via the wheelbase of the G25. And it works beautifully. Look at Lee's message before, Jim. It was a joke.
Same gear shift on that, can't you push the knob down and turn it so that it's sequential?
Absolutely can, yes.
Yeah, I thought
Yes. What does Lee say? Lee says nudge, nudge, winky face. Lee's message before it was a joke. Today I opened up my tickets and got 2 Ferrari invites. I got a sneaky full force feeling might be introduced. No, not seeing it. It was, well, it is. It is what it is, what it is. But there's only Damo out on the track, so gentlemen, we have around about 3 minutes until we are going to commence with the qualification today.
Yeah, I've got the cockpit watching the tops.
Ah, Lee's just in the pits getting his tyres sprayed up to look like sports. Understood. We might as well turn rain on then, if that's the case. Damo knocking out some sparks. Sparks.
Oh, sparks.
Yeah. Nothing else. However, with this camera, got a little bit more vision on the wheel. There we go, over my shoulder. Yeah, I did see the winking emoji, yes. No, it's all about power delivery. He's not got the wrong tyres on. He's not a cheater in. 1 minute, gentlemen, 1 minute. Unofficially. It's got dark, hasn't it? It's got dark. Well, get yourself ready, gentlemen. This is going to be a doozy, actually, this race. It's going to be properly hot competition, I think. It's going to be... Probably. It's going to be tough, this. It's going to be tough for me to keep up with the boys in front, so... JV's on the gun tonight. He wants to get one and done, doesn't he, so he can get back to DayZ. That's what he's on with. No break. 21:15, gentlemen. It is unofficial 10 seconds to start of quali. Put your quali tyres on. And then we will make our way into the circuit. I think we've run out of No Assist Saturday tunes. Here we go then, gentlemen. Official 10 seconds starting now.
Good luck, folks.
This is your qualifying session for the No Assist Saturday Tokyo South, Central, Reverse, something track. And go out there and set your best time on your best tyres. And we'll see you at 10 minutes time. Have a good one, gentlemen. Enjoy. So the unusual part of this circuit is we actually start the track the pits is a quarter of the way around the track length. So we've got a long way to get to the start. We don't have to do a full circuit. We're doing like a 2/3 of a circuit to get back to the start. Which is also good after you've finished your hot lap, because it's only a third of the lap back to the start of the pit lane. You don't have to do a full lap, which is good. You burn less fuel. Somebody went really wide back there. It was JB having a dice with Mikey. Says evening, JB. We'll try and put the hammer down and try and set a lap whilst we've got the tyres. Frustratingly for Damo, I might be slowing in his way. I missed a gear change there, so he's probably going to come dancing past me very shortly. Use my slipstream and make the most of it. Here he comes. He's had to lift, I think. And he's touched the wall. He's backed away. Top 6 is a solid aim, I think so. Damo might be encouraged to back off a little bit, or maybe pit earlier to try and get away from my back door. Dodo's gone a whole second quicker. That's tremendous. Well done, Dodo. Now Lee's gone a whole second quicker than Dodo. Missed that gear change again, exactly the same point. I'm trying to line up my line. I'll just move over for Damo. And I'm missing the gear change because I'm concentrating on my line rather than... Is that his headlights or his brake lights that came on? Oh, that scared me. He's in the pits already. Damo's going to be much quicker than me here. Yeah, it looks like I'm fighting for last place. Not a bad entry to the pits there. We're on 70. Say again. It was a decent entry that. I didn't have to really mess my line up at all. I just got straight in. I just followed the same entry as we normally do, then accelerated from the turning. That worked quite well. .7 seconds down. That's mighty unimpressive. Damo's backed off a wee bit to give himself that run, which I'm 100% sure he'll get. Oh, we're fastest sector 1. Now I can't miss the gear change down here. If I miss the gear change, I'm a knob end. I didn't miss the gear change, nearly did. Not too good. See if we can catch Damo to any sort of degree. It would be nice. Close. Down on our own personal best there. Lee's gone that little bit quicker. Damo's managed to catch again. That draft is going to give him the advantage, isn't it? Here he comes. I've got nowhere to go. I just can't give him space. Sorry. Nah, it's all right. It's I'm off the pace anyway. I'm quarter of a second down. Tyres are backing up. Not going to make the next lap. Well, 4th out of 6th. Dodo's put in a stonker. Lee's improved this time. Nothing to be ashamed of there, Dodo. Running with the big boys. And the thin boys at the front.
Really have a problem with a draft qualifying. No, I've mentioned before, I just really have a problem. I shouldn't be catching up on you.
It's massive. That catch is massive. It's unbelievable how fast that is.
You did that draft. This is where the unfairness is, I think, in qualifying.
Yeah, but that's just the point of where you are in qualifying. If you go out first, you're not going to get the draft. There's a tactical element to it. I get the benefit of a clear track in front. You get the benefit of draft. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I personally have got no issue with that. It's the way it is.
Yeah. It's, I suppose we all chat about it at the start of the season.
Yeah, we've all got the opportunity to go and get it if we want it. All I had to do was I followed you a couple of times, couple of laps. It must have benefited me at some point.
Yeah.
I didn't get the same rush of a draft that you got. I never got that run. I never got that rush right up behind you. I never got that big pull that you seem to get down the right place. That must be, maybe you're using 6th gear. I don't know. Don't know.
No, it's just changing gear at the end of the red bar. It's a draft.
Yeah.
Very powerful halfway up that back straight.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we have it then, folks. Big Popper in the 6th place, a 1:47.266, just under 3 seconds back. JB stick shift in and going the old grind it like a spoon. If they're in there, find them. A 1:46.313, 1.8 behind the leaders. We come in 4th, bit of a surprise, a 1:45.77, 1.3 back. We were closer than that, but Lee, of course, has dropped into another definition of light speed. So Damo in 1:45.587, just 0.2 ahead of us. He's just over a second behind Lee. We held him up, I think, and I think he deserved to be a bit further down the track. But we took the jump on him at the pit stop, which again put us in front of him and slowed him down. So we kind of helped ourselves, but hindered somebody else. Dodo, absolutely stunning, a 1:45.1, 0.6 behind the leader. And if Lee hadn't put that last lap in, he'd be about 0.3 behind. So that's a great lap by Dodo. But better than that, Lee takes the fastest lap of the day, a 1:44.469. And top qualifying points goes to him, Dodo and Damo. So another little bit of an advantage, extra points. But it takes us to the main event, well, the first main event. If you want to make sure you change your tyres, gentlemen, we are going to the delightful 20 minutes on hards. If you're ready, gentlemen, I'm going to give you the unofficial 10, and we will go to race 1, if that suits everybody.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. All good from JB. Don't know if anybody's nipped out for a friendly, quick, fast cigarette.
No, right.
Absolutely, Damo. Then we're going to give the unofficial 10, gentlemen. If you've got your tyres on, I'll just double check, make sure I have. Yes, we have. Gentlemen, official 10 seconds for race 2. Race 1 is going to start now.
JB is ready to launch it.
Gentlemen, this is your hards race for 20 minutes at Tokyo. It's the no assist Saturday, standing start, penalties do apply. And best of luck, gentlemen. This one is gonna be a challenge to go fast on this one and to keep the traffic where it needs to be. And we'll see what does. But turn one's a sharp right-hander, so we'll see what happens. There's plenty of room on this track. Everybody gets away. Looks like JB did a second gear launch. It wasn't second gear, he says. He just dumped the crutch and away he went. Damo's got past Dodo. And coming down to the hairpin for the first time. Dodo wide line, Damo narrow line. Oh, plenty of room for the Widdowmaker on the inside. Nearly. I had a feeling I was behind MR2s. We should do some MR2 racing as well, I feel, in the future. MR2s seem to be a good car that we can rear wheel drive. A little bit of crazy accelerating stuff. Not massively powerful, but at least a decent car, I think. Being careful to use 6th gear for fuel economy, maybe. Shit, the caboodle. There's that curb problem that we talked about last night, and damage. Everything was feeling so good. Azza says, yo, JB. That was disappointing. What? Did you? Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that. If you want to put that on my account, I'll make that a credit for you. Did you go off track to avoid me then? Yeah. You didn't think to put your car in a place where it could keep me on the track then? You just decided to go around me. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Must have been acceleration on that curb. Then it took me 2 spins to get the blooming thing round. I've got a burning hot elbow. I think Lee is definitely running for fuel. That's twice it's done it on me. Git. It's hard tyres. 4 minutes gone, which is around about what percentage of 20? It's about 80%, 20% of the time gone. We've got 81%. Oh no, don't do it. We've got 81% fuel, so at the moment we're on track to get to the 20 minutes, but I think we're going to be 1 lap short. Based on just how slow we're going. It is what it is. I didn't touch the sausage either time, no. Yeah, it's just back end being hyper slidey. And that's to do with me not being able to see the exit of the corner from the darkness of the tunnel. Bit of Justin Hawkins, not Stephen Hawkins. The darkness got involved. %74 of fuel. 14 minutes remaining. Ooh. We're still on for fuel just. Front aero damage isn't helping it correct. It's only a bent splitter. Not much of an issue on road cars, one would suggest. Could be. Didn't manage to get out and fix the old Mercedes today. It was just belting down with rain all day, not a break in it. Oh no, what the hell happened there? That's 2 spins. Yeah, dismal performance, Widdowmaker. Dismal! Trying to push too hard. Yeah, I think it still affects the car, doesn't it? It's, even though it's road car, they attribute far too much reliance on it. Oh dear. Maybe. It's a good job we don't get penalties for touching the walls. Big Popper in 5th. He's only 10 seconds off the front. He's doing all right. See if we can get to 10 minutes with 50%. I'm kind of hoping so. Kinda hoping so. Had to lift. Can't see that exit, it's just so dark. Come on. There's another 1,000 RPM I could give it there in a second. Forgive me for being a bit frightened at the top end of the rev range while steering. I lost a second to Big Popper as well, he's putting time in. Yeah, we're doing kind of okay. Come on. 10 minutes, 55% of fuel. We're alright, we've got the extra lap as well. Don't hit the wall. Half a second that cost us. Tittling about. Come on. Front end definitely doesn't want to turn in, does it? Back to the 151s. That slide cost us 0.6. Can you believe that? I can actually. It's quite a procession up front. Lee leads Damo, Damo from Dodo, Dodo from JB, and Big Popper in 5th. We're in last but not least. Leastest with the mostest leastest. Terrible spot. Come on. We're not getting any draft off anybody. We're not getting any encouraging speed. We're having to do it all ourselves, which is all our own fault. We did it. See if you can keep 4th round there next lap, Widow. Lifty turning. .51.4, that's just nowhere near. Oh, there's been an incident up front. That gap's halved. Big Popper's had a moment. He is faster than me, look. You can see that gap increasing already. I'm hoping he's not got any sort of damage. Half a second he's put on me through there. I've lost a second since the exit of the tunnel. Five minutes to go. That's 25% of the race distance. And we've got 28% fuel. Look, he's 11 seconds. He's put 2 seconds on me just down the straight. Unbelievable, Jeff. Big Popper's gone to the pits, I think. JB is 30 seconds ahead. We're 40 seconds off the leader. I think Big Popper had the time, unless he was out of fuel. Maybe, maybe. I think he was still making ground. I don't think he needed to pit unless... well, it is what it is. He's only 4 seconds behind with 3 minutes to go, so 2 laps. He's on wrong tyres. He was on softs when he went in. Oh, I see. He's corrected that now, though. He did blooming well to go quite as long as he did then on softs. He's still catching me. He's still catching. He's took 2 seconds out of me since the start line. He's still Rapido Domingo. .5 seconds. Definitely the last lap. I've got 0.9 of a lap of fuel. We're bang on for fuel. Only 2.3 seconds ahead. Lee still leads Damo. I can see the blueness of the Big Popper behind. Damo leads out Dodo. Dodo leads out JB. JB's holding great guns, 32 seconds ahead of us. They don't stand a chance. Big Popper is gaining with every stride. Managed to keep that buried then. Didn't lift at all. 3% left, 0.3 of a lap. Big Popper's absolutely reeling me in. There we go. 2 spins later. Big gap back to JB, so yeah, stunning stuff. No clean race. What's going on there? Why can't I just click? Why am I clicking spectate like a complete gooner? Oh, so Big Popper pitted for tyres but took softs, so had to stop again. I understand. Didn't know what happened there. Don't know. Yeah, you went down to like a 10-second lead then took the wrong tyres. I see. Didn't see that at all. Tell Damo sorry for first. I was slow on first lap. Ooh. Lee's apologising for something, Damo, and I don't know why. I think he's highlighting the fact that he was slow or something.
So you've not got internet issues tonight or anything?
No, no internet issues for Lee tonight. No, no excuses levied. None. No. Well, it is what it is. No excuses required. So, Big Popper had an unfortunate pit stop issue. Pitted for tyres. And then actually put the wrong tyres on in the pit stop, which is an unfortunate thing to do. And then had to pit again. So unlucky, Big Popper. That's a shocker. We had 2 spins. Big Popper put in a decently fastest lap. Look, a whole second in front of us. We were tremendously slow. JB comes in 4th, 13 seconds behind the leaders. As he said himself, managed to catch up to Damo and Dodo, but 3.5 seconds back and he just couldn't close anymore. So good effort though. 1:49.163 isn't far off Damo's time at all. Dodo in 3rd, good position, good finish, great points. Onto the podium, 11 seconds back. A 1:48.6 is a decent fastest lap. Damo was interfered with by Lee in the first lap by some things that were said, but I don't think it was any malice. It was he puts himself 10 seconds back in the results, but a 1:49.0 sees himself as 3rd fastest lap, which is decent. Great points for 2nd place. And Lee, 20 minutes 5 seconds 1:71 for the complete race distance. Fastest lap of a 1:47.9. 1.1 seconds faster than anybody else is absolutely stunning. And a great example of what can be achieved on these hard, non-grip, horrible tyres that we have. But congratulations, gentlemen. Well done. A great little race. I'm just going to load up the 2nd race. And we will shuffle the grid, as we are anticipated to do. Was there anything I needed to change? No. Just change those event settings. And then get a photograph. It's in there, in there, in there, in there. Have I actually posted that photo? I must have. It doesn't. Yeah, we have. We have. Does that mean I haven't posted the qualifying photo? That's weird. I'm only seeing one photograph. 0.7 seconds faster, not 1.1. Is my maths crap?
Damo.
There's the qualifying. It didn't post it. Pardon?
Did you take a picture?
I did, it just didn't post when I posted it. So I've posted it now, they're the opposite way around.
Awesome. Well done, Joe.
Oh, it's one of the simple tasks I fucked up. Sorry, Dodo. 1.1 seconds faster per lap than the guy in second place is what I was trying to say. 0.7 seconds faster than you, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Right, let me try and get this sorted. It's just me that hasn't tagged up because I've got the wrong chuffing tyres on. Car sense. Yeah. Go to
Put
track.
racing tyres on green tick, please.
That's just me! Nobody else, just me. Now I'm doing the wrong things. I'm joining the track rather than going to set in the grid. Dickwad. Big Popper goes to pole. Lee goes to the back. Then it's Damo. Then it's Dodo. JB, Widow, Big Popper. That's your lot. Gentlemen, we are ready. Are you? I don't think we need a round of thumbs up. Do we need a round of thumbs up? Can I give the unofficial 10? We are 2 minutes earlier than scheduled.
Yeah.
But if we can... Yes, we can hear. If we can make the jump, that will be good. Gentlemen, I'm going to give you the unofficial 10. Big Popper says run it. Here we go. Unofficial 10 then. And we've got the challenge of softs and mediums to go now. Official 10 seconds starting now, gentlemen. Here you go. Here you have it. This is the main event. This is 40 minutes using mediums and softs at Tokyo Expressway South clockwise. Got that correct. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. Watch out for JB with the quick acceleration. And turn 1 should be easy if we all manage it correctly. And we'll see you at the end, gentlemen. Have a great race. Enjoy it. There aren't many of these left. The season is fast approaching a close, but it's still very, very tight at the top. So best of luck, and we'll see you at the end. We had a bit of a stutter off the start. We didn't quite leap into action, did we? Dodo's catching up on my inner. He stuck his nose up the inside and stopped me taking my line. Lost out today, mate. Damo just clipped the wall there. That could have done some nasty demand. Oh, Big Popper and JB having a tig. Dame, don't go around the outside. There's not room there. Oh, my lordy. And Lee's gone up the inside. This is going to be, oh, dear. Oh, yes. I'm just going up to 5th early, just going to back out of it. Wowzers, they're all... It's... Yes. It's Big Popper that's away. Wow. We made it through. I don't know how. That was looking a little bit more... dangerous than I anticipated. still caught back up with Big Popper. Lee is looking like he is aiming to savagerise me into this corner. Ooh, Big Popper takes the line. JB lips up the inside of Damo. It's all a bit left to righty, right to lefty. Very competitive, very close. Big Popper went deep. Oh, JB cuts back. Takes my line away. Oh, Big Popper gets the wall. Oh. There just isn't room on the outside of there, is there? That's 3 people that suffered there. 2 people that have suffered there. Come on, Big Popper, keep with the pack. Hopefully no damage. Gonna try and get the fuel out of this thing. Also want to try and get the tyres out of it as well. Just not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. Lee's gonna catch us. Big Popper is not far behind, he isn't. JB has the fastest lap of 1:46.7. A whole second almost into the purple there on sector 1. Coming in for that early cut, but I overran the gear. That's handed that to Lee. Now I'm going to be a sitting duck for Big Popper. When he comes charging up behind me, he will be overrunning me with the same gusto as 1,000 swans on their way to the hatchery for Christmas, or whatever sort of analogy you want to give for fast running. Dodo and Big Popper together at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, slow out of there, look, they're much quicker than me. Fastest lap is now with Damo. Just trying to stay out of his mirrors and make him think where I am. Which was easy because he just accelerated away, look. I don't know why, I don't know how they've got. Maybe it was my tighter line that gave up that acceleration. But I've not got traction control and I've not got counter steer, so I can't be blaming that today. Although, maybe it's all in the memory of the controller that counter steer and traction are a thing. Oh! It just bucked me off to the right there, didn't it? I had to lift big time. So they're 2.3 seconds back and still charging. Purple first sector. Quite happy with that, but we're only 2 laps off a pit stop. JB's picked up a penalty. On the bus stop. Wow. I didn't get that one. Mikey says at least no penalty or damage, which is good, yes, for me. JB got the penalty there. Is that going to release the Lee to catch the Damo, who is only 4 seconds ahead, so there is not too much damage in there, distance damage that is. We've managed to catch a little bit as well. I'm assuming the penalty line is down here. That's why JB couldn't release it. There he goes. Now he's got the penalty. That's a punishing penalty as well there, look. Slowed him up big time at the fastest part of the track. That's a shocker. Yeah, we got maybe one more lap. No, I don't think we've got one more lap. I think that's us tyres done. We've done 10 minutes. I'm going to go for mediums now. Take all the fuel. See if we can do 20 minutes on the mediums. It's a big ask, isn't it? Big ask. Dodo just got out in front of me. That's a great pit stop by Dodo. What did he do? Just take tyres on the softs and go softs again? I think that's what he's done. He's kept the fuel. Whereas we're doing our mediums now, he'll do mediums next. So we've got to try and stay with the Dodo. Although he's demonstrated today, he is a clean pair of heels ahead of us. Look at the difference between softs and mediums. Yeah, I don't just quite know how much they will do. It's going to slide around quite a bit. Got to see if we can do it though. 10 laps would be a good challenge. Don't know what JB did for pit stop. But Lee leads, Big Popper second. Big Popper's done well at that point if he was on mediums for the race, for the first out. So Damo in third, Dodo in fourth. Big Popper's got the jump on most. That was a scary amount of slide that the tyres decided to. I think we might get a penalty there. We might. You never know. Dodo and Damo running quite close together, it looks like. Seems like we've got three distinctly different strategies on the go. Mediums off the start line is Big Popper and Lee. Softs off the start line was Dodo, Damo, JB, Widow. And then at the pits it looks like Damo and Dodo went softs again with no fuel fill. And both Widow and JB went mediums with the opportunity to put softs on at the end. So another 5 minutes and we would kind of expect Dodo, Damo, maybe Lee and JB and Big Popper to pit. So we should be able to try and catch that 24. All four cars in front will need to fill up full fuel. So it could still be very close, this. We just need to be a bit quicker on track, I think. JB catching all the time through there. We're not too confident through that chicane, which is a shame. Mikey says we should be pretty confident that the mediums will do the 20. I'm not looking at where they are right now. Yellow flag ahead. Somebody's had an incidente. Yeah, this Big Popper's had an incidente. Just trying to get it turned round. Lee's gone into the pits then. He's only got 40. He's got 16 minutes out of his mediums by the looks of it. So it's going to be 2 sets of mediums to the end then. There's Lee now. JB is going to get the run. We know that. We can see that. Has Lee done another set of mediums or has he done a set of softs? I don't know. Having only got 16 minutes out of the mediums. Doesn't give us much confidence. Oh, the back end wanted to go. So within 7 seconds of the lead now. Does that mean they've all pitted, or is Damo, Dodo still on the same? They're still on the same, aren't they? Yes. They've got to try and get 20 minutes out their mediums or stretch their next set of softs. They don't really have much choice, do they? We only need to get 15 minutes out of our mediums if we're going to do another set of 15s. Dodo has the fastest lap, a 1:45.310. Lee's just touched the wall there. We've only actually got to do another 7 minutes. Do we think we can do another 12? We might be good. We might be. Lee's just stretching away though. Six more laps is 12 minutes. We need that extra little bit though to get to the pits, so we've still got to save a little bit of fuel. Here comes JB walking down the street, get the funniest looks from everyone he meets. JB's with us again. .9 seconds behind the leader. JB's really on our 6. Hope JB lifted then. So potentially, no, I don't think that back left is going to do it. That back left is looking weaker than a weak thing. We're going to be doing 2 more laps and then we're going to be pitting for another set of mediums. Pretty sure of that. People will be pitting to come off their second set of softs anytime now. They might be thinking about stretching. There's Dodo in off his second set of softs. The problem is he's really got to make them mediums get to the end. He's got 19 minutes to do. And that's going to take a real big push. So Damo leads. He's 8.6, 8.7 seconds ahead. Dodo has the fastest lap. Hello, Wall. Oh, we just touched and brushed. Oh, JB's gone to the left. I was trying to leave him room on the right. Come on, JB. Come past me. That was unfair. It wasn't... Go on. Go on. That was caused by me sliding off into the wall. I've got to pit this lap, so it makes no odds. My tyre won't make another lap. Then I've got to let the mediums make that last 17 minutes. 16 minutes, possibly. So at 38, let's call it 70% fuel I've got to take. Let's say 75%. Because it's around about 65 now, but if we need an extra lap, let's call it 65. Let's say 75% fuel. Oh, my throttle pedal vibrated like crazy there. 75% fuel. JB's in as well. JB's not quite used quite as much. JB took 71. He must be inside him. No, he's still in. He got damage. He's repairing damage. Right, we're 30 seconds behind the leaders. Now, if they're on it, they're going all the way to the end on their final set of tyres, I guess. We got 16, 18, so we're pretty much on. Don't do it. We were lucky. So Lee leads, Damo second. They are 30 seconds, which is more than a pit stop away. Dodo in third, 15 seconds ahead. Damo's in now, so Damo might get away. He's going to take another set of mediums, I think. Does that mean he'll have pitted 3 times, or has he gone softs, medium, medium? He's going to take 70% of fuel. He's taken 84. There he goes, look. It's going to have to be on mediums. Got to see where we can get to. All the power down. Don't want a penalty for that. Deserve it if I get one. .47.3, that's the fastest lap I've done for a little while. Yeah, I'm struggling for fuel, I think. Didn't think I've taken enough. So we're going to have to play the 6th gear trick, run a bit more fuel. I'm not going to pit again, not a chance. Gives up way too much time. I saw Damo take a whole load more fuel. So we'll just have to see where that puts us. Yeah, I'll make that lap up. We know Dodo's got a pit again. Dodo's not going to have the tyres to get to the end. JB took more fuel than me, didn't he? I think. Say again? You took 71? How much you got now? Oh, okay. I'll hang with you then. 51. So I'm still a lap short. It doesn't matter how I cook it, I'm still a lap short. Damn! Lee's in again. He's going to take softs for this run, isn't he? Softs, medium softs. Which is a big run. He's 10 minutes, yeah, he's doing alright. There's his set of softs. Dodo's out front. 24 seconds out front. That's roughly a pit stop. JB's gone in. Is JB going to put softs on again as well? That's going to be an interesting conundrum. It's the right decision to make, I think, for JB. Everything works in his favour. He was a few percent down on fuel, so trying to recover that was a challenge. But JB 15 seconds to make up in 8.5 minutes, so I think he's got every chance of doing that. Eight minutes on these sets of tyres. This is going to be dodgy. We only used 0.4 of a lap on that lap. Dodo's in, look. He's going to go for another set of... He's got to go mediums now, surely. He's taking the fuels. Yeah, he's on mediums, and he's going to come out ahead of us. There he goes. Just faster in general is Dodo than we are. Because we're fuel saving, of course. 11 seconds back to JB. We've got 4.6 laps. I think we can push a bit of fuel again now. And we've almost got the fuel back. Lee leads, Damo second, Dodo in third. Just depends how well the fuel burn goes. Done it 4 laps, 6 minutes. There's this. I think there's 4 laps to do, so I think we're kind of just touching the right part. But JB's down at 8 seconds behind. I'm sure he's going to be on soft, so he's going to be charging. And this set of tyres is going to be ropey to the end. I think we've blown it. I think these tyres ain't going to last. I think we've been sliding a bit too much. Three sets of softs and a mediums look like that's the quickest way to get round. Well, sugar, stop trying to drink and drive down a windy road, you knobhead. He's got to take a second out of me a minute. Easy done, I think. Can't stop. I think these tyres are done. Race the bullet train. Yeah, that back left is cooked. We got nothing. Yeah. We asked it to do 16.5 minutes and it doesn't want to do 15, does it? JB's done the fastest lap, a 1:45.018. That is some lap. It's just 3/10 off Lee's fastest, a 44, whatever it was. That was probably the right call, actually, Mikey. If I'd have pitted the same time as JB, I could have shadowed him all the way, but he is faster over the track than me. I am slow round here. It's the no assist thing. It is just a little bit too much for me at the minute. 2 more laps to go, and I genuinely don't think this car will, these will do, the tyres will do 2 laps. The softs will easily do 10. Tyres are gone. Give JB room, he's got that. Let's take a set of tyres then. There's nothing we can do to fight that. We've got a battle big popper now. Set of softs. Don't fill. I wouldn't have been able to beat JB head to head, not a chance. We were aiming for top 5, weren't we? Let's see if we can put fastest lap of the race in, shall we? We're going to get one more lap after this. Just a little bit ahead of Big Popper. Yeah, we should have probably pitted at the same time as JB. Then we'd have had a chance to at least run in with him. With a 3-stopper, which we saw Dodo having to do because he went soft, then took a set of mediums, and he was just never going to get there on the mediums at 20 minutes, so it was the right call for Dodo though. 3rd place, look, decent run. It's because he's got good pace. We've got fuel to get to the end now. 35 seconds left on the timer. Lucky to get away with no damage. I think our standout performance of this race is no spins, no crashes, no major self-inflicted F-ups. That's the timer gone, that's Lee finished. That means everybody's going to finish on the final lap, which in itself is a tremendous effort. 6 people. Big gap between first and last though. It's the size of a pit stop. A pit stop for all the fuel and all the tyres. Damo 2nd, Dodo in 3rd. JB is going to take 4th with the fastest lap. And we're going to just trundle round. No overtaking. Who's parked in a ridiculous place then? No, it's just the way it is. There we go. Oh, it's the end of that. Decent, but still a long way off. Long way off. No way I've learned anything major at this point. Still don't understand where the speed comes from. It's really quite strange. I'm hoping that telemetry is going to give us the insight into what it is we're missing.
A lot of the times carriers will speed as you come into the corner without losing grip and going offline, and applying power as soon as you come from the apex.
Without losing grip and without going offline. Yeah, and that's what I can't do. That's what I can't do. The car just wants to do its own thing. I can't find the speed into the corner and I can't find the speed out. Which is what it is. Yeah, congratulations, Big Popper.
Some scores and it catches the bit.
No problem, sir.
I feel like
It's your legend.
But, yeah, because you can today, because you've actually bothered to wipe your hard drive. we go.
Pirates whack Steve Hawkins' chair.
Rate transfer was key for Dodo when I understand the car is doing and how the result shows. That's a great point.
Oh, still here with that on TV.
Softs had to be nursed like a... I'm not going to say like a what. But yeah, congratulations, gentlemen. Let's just run through the results then. Big Popper trundled in a 126 behind the leaders. I think Big Popper didn't come out of a couple of incidents favourably there, got some damage and was basically consigned to just catching up. I think there was a couple of people that ran out of room on the outside of their hairpin. And I don't think it was anything deliberate. I think it just disappearing space because of that's the racing line. His fastest lap of 1:45.739 was not slow at all. Widdowmaker comes in 5th with the slowest lap on the track. No surprise. Had to stop 3 times, which was a shock, and didn't plan for that. A 47.584 behind the leaders and a 46.204 is the slowest lap. JB in 4th and took a tactical extra pit stop, finishing 32.5 behind the leader. 1:45.018 was the fastest lap. Only just faster than Lee, but enough to take him that extra point. Dodo in 3rd place. He did take it away from Lee. Dodo makes it to the podium again for a stunning result. 22 seconds behind the leader. At 1:45.310 shows he really is picking the pace up. He's learning and he's applying those things he's learning. So good stuff, Dodo. Damo comes in 2nd. He's already run off to do the results. He's happy with that. That's going to see him solid at the top of the championship, I think. 18.162 behind the leader. Didn't have to do anything more. A 1:45.798 certainly shows he's got the speed. Wasn't the fastest out there, but he got the pace to keep himself at the front, so should be good. Yeah, Big Popper just commenting on his first lap. Not the best, and I think we saw it from where we are. Everybody had a bit of a tinkle and a bit of rub of the curbs and the posts, so it is what it is. Well, it isn't is what it is, that's the wrong thing to say. First lap always turns out to be a little bit fighty. But Lee takes the win, 40 minutes 4 seconds 646. Lost out on the fastest lap to JB, as we mentioned, and his lap at 1:45.037. Doesn't say Lee take the cream of the points, but he takes the majority of the points and the most for the day. And congratulations to the podium. And well raced, gentlemen. Good stuff. Cheers, Lee, poor first lap. He had to battle his way through the back of the pack, did Lee? He was alongside me at one point, and I was near the front, but there we go. Gentlemen, great stuff. We are on to practicing for Tuesday. Single Make Tuesday is where we are. Let's go and have a look and see where Single Make Tuesday leaves us. Here we go. Single Make Tuesday schedule. It's Sabuka, is it? It is Sakuba. 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 That's going to be this one. I was stuck behind you, says Dodo, so I decided to do one pit stop. No way, switched to soft, medium. Then I saw Lee doing only 16 minutes, so I thought I'd switch to 3 softs and medium. And it worked for you. I spotted that from behind you. I spotted that. I saw you'd done it, and I thought, oh, it's risky. And then you took the 3rd softs and made it work. So well done, that man. Lee went medium, soft. Yeah, I went medium. I went soft, medium, soft. And it noted. It really did. We're off to Japan. Japan. Tsukuba. Japan. There we go. And we finished. It's finished 15 minutes before the end of the hour. So we've done all right in terms of schedule. Oh, Wilkie's out there banning with the big stick. Good that man. Well done, Wilkster. Car, need to change car. No, that's racing RG Nugget. Here we go. I actually like that view. How do I, there we go. Now I don't get a rear view mirror in this view, do I? I just get that one wing. It's like a motorbike mirror. We haven't raced here for a long time. Dashboards in kilometres, which is a shocker. There's plenty to celebrate, Dodo. Well done, that man. You were fast today. I have to agree with Lee, you had the pace on the track. I definitely didn't. Is that Mikey?
Yeah.
Hello, mate. I think you had some interesting deductions today on those photographs.
Johnny B mentioned that, well, I'll take another look. I'll take him.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. Unless it's just there was 8 of them and they tried to fit them all in. We know 6 of them, don't we? So there was no reason to hide the 6 silhouettes. But the 2 we don't know are the ones that are the key. But tomorrow there'll be images of them all, won't they? Because they'll do the usual release on a Sunday. Is it the Wednesday that they do it? Okay. No, you can't hang a rear view mirror on fresh air, you're right. My first aspiration for that Panda was a Fiat Uno Turbo. That would have been tremendous. But it's just... Of course it is. Of course it is. We'd have done better with an Astra VXR. Mine was white with a canvas roof, and it had deck chairs inside it. Oh yes. It's the only car accident I've had. It's the only car I had an accident in, and I planted it into the back of a Corolla. That's right. But, it was a great little car. I do enjoy this track. This track's a good one, Dodo. It was a great little car, my Panda. It meant everything to me. I bought it for 300. Well, bought it for 300 quid, and I scrapped it, and somebody put it back on the road. I saw it get winched off my front driveway with a strap through the front doors, through the windows, and it bent the roof shape, and 4 weeks later I saw it for sale. And it's like, holy hell. However that's got back on the road, I don't know. Oh shit. Just trying to push this car just a little bit hard on the hards. Sorry, Lee. Won't turn now. Look at my fuel gauge, it's down there. I would join you, but having a celebration with a cold Heineken. You do that. That's an old advert. Let's go and repair the damage. Let's do a pit stop at pace. Mediums don't fuel, repairs the damage. Wow. I best start 3D printing my parts for when Damo and Son comes along. Who's that in front of us? Is that JB's? Oh, it's Mikey. It's Mikey in front of us. I'm going to change my view again because it's distracting not to have that mirror. And I keep looking for my gauges and they're not where I want them to be. You on softs, Mikey? Aye. Lost a bit coming around that final corner. Wasted 2 years with controller. It's not. It's all good experience, Dodo. Genuinely, those 2 years of experience on controller should set you up really nicely for going to a wheel. For a man with as many years and miles experience of driving real vehicles of a varied type, you should have a good solid sound understanding of how a vehicle handles and moves, and you should be able to translate that into just how the car should move and relate that to, you know, what's going on here. You should be pretty much able. Mikey's just banged in another good one.
So close.
Yeah, I'm only on mediums. This is one of those tracks where the shortest line pays the biggest dividends. Why heck? It let you have that as well, did it? Christ alive. $59.5. Yeah. Yeah, decent. I tried to move over a bit to give you room. I think Lee's just gone to mediums. Let Mikey have the inside line. Oh, wrong wheels upside down. No damage, no penalties, no spins. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't get damage or penalties or spins in the last race, which was good. I'm just slow, haven't got the pace. Haven't got the pace at all. Looks like we're going in for softs. Even though these mediums are nowhere near done. I want the fuel on the softs, you see. We're now the slowest on the track on mediums. Trying to go too quickly. traction and counter steer working against us for speed, but we're finding that we prefer how the car drives with them. Absolutely zero feeling through my feet. Oh, there's Mikey. Yeah. We will go and get some soft tyres at half a tank. JB's fastest, 58.555. That's decent, isn't it? For a, on softs. Yeah, it's alright. If you want to wear women's clothes, that's fine. Very nice. Let's see what we've got here. It's a long, as I say, it's a long time since we've raced here. We haven't. We used to finish every series here because it's the Temple of Speed. It's the Mecca of motors. It is my Gran Turismo track of forever. It is, yeah. Although it wasn't in 1, it was Gran Turismo 2, yes, but I played it in 3. Well, it wasn't. The first track I remember wasn't this one, but I've never. It was in Sport, the first track. No, it was in 5, the first track I remember. But I can't remember when this one came to the game, but it is my favourite track from the earlier versions. It was definitely in Sport. Remember it in 5, Prologue. Lee was on mediums. I think we knew that, didn't we? That's not a surprise to see Lee on mediums. Dodo's already working out the points for himself and other people. A 58.965. Dodo gets 44, 43, Damo gets 43 and Lee 49. Would be his guess. $40 points is a good target to try and earn every race. That's a podium spot. You get podium both races, you're in the 40s for sure. Was there 5 of us? Was there 5 of us? Don't think there was there? No. No. Provisional results are in, says Damo. I will pit this lap. Let's Dodo see if his math is mathing. Depends how much you paid the Grandmaster Damo. If you paid enough, your maths will be mathed. Oh, we were 0.165 up as well. Let's just go and have a look at the points position. We need to go boop, boop. Results and standings. Let's do that the way we normally go to make sure this is updated. It looks like it is. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. So, Dodo on 6th on 152, tied with Big Popper on 152. So very, very tight and close. JB on 160 in 4th. Widdowmaker tied with JB in 3rd on 160. Damo therefore on 166, just 6 points clear, and Lee on 197. However, that doesn't mean anything because there's no drop rounds involved there. So let's fire up the old kidney bean, the old Discord. We'll bring that over, and then we will go to the Widdowmaker Rocks page. There we go, and then we'll have a look at the current round standing. So Lee scored 49, Damo scored 44, Dodo 43, JB 40, Widdowmaker 37, Big Popper 35. So it's all myxomatosis and about the face. So in the overall upshot of things, there we go. It's a little bit small, but it is on the page. Bound envelopes are a bit thin at late. Got to bulk them up, lads. Oh, I see. Dodo says I let him have 2nd place in the first race, so I should be good. There we go. So as it stands then, with the drop round, Lee is of course in 1st place on 148. In 2nd is Damo. Oh, yes. On 126. There's only a point in it with the drop round, so Widdowmaker in 3rd on 125, which means JB's on 120 and 4th, so there's a little bit more of a gap. Tied for 5th is Dodo and Big Popper on 118, so that is a fact place. And that's your lot. That's where it stands. So it is very tight. Look at that, 118 to 126. So there's 8 points in it from 6th place to 2nd. So it's anybody's game. I mean, with only 6 races, the points are going to be tight, and there's not going to be a massive separation, but it's a really, really, really close looking thing that could be separated by 1 or 2 points. If Lee maybe didn't race for the next couple of weeks, then it would be much closer. But that's not what we're asking for. All I'm suggesting is it could be close. It could be. There we have it, folks. I'm going to take a very quick environmental, and I will be back in a moment. Give me 2 seconds. My screens have moved. I'm on the wrong one, aren't I? That's the NASCAR stream. We're going to this one. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. So, yes, what does that mean then? It means things are very tight, doesn't it? There's plenty of scope for more close racing. 2 rounds left. Unfortunately, there would only be 1 round left, really. It would be finished sort of next week, but because I missed, everybody's left the room, just me and Mikey to go. And there's a tiny amount of difference. Lee put the fastest lap in a 57.981, set the time and disappeared. Well, that's kind of rude, isn't it? But that's how it is. Like he's gone pits as well. I think he's getting a set of softs. He's got damage. A what engine? Panini. Okay. I don't see where Big Papa says anything. Have I missed a bit? That Lee is rude, to be fair. Yes, he is. He is. Just comes in, dumps his fastest lap, walks off. Shows us all how it's done. Big Papa's chat disappeared. I didn't see any chat from Big Papa. Has he got himself banned? If I look on Twitch, I'll see his chat there, won't I? No, Big Papa's not posted. Big Papa's not posted anything. The missus got home. Oh, I see. Big Papa's not posted anything. I know Big Papa's an admin, but he can't admin Twitch. No, Damo said he's very, very quick today, Dorian. Damo said that. I was confused then. Dodo's had too many Heinekens. You saw blue and thought Big Papa. Yeah. That's what I see in my rear view mirrors when I see blue. I think, oh, Big Papa. No, they're not. Nobody else is going to go blue. That one and only colour is reserved for the Grandmaster of blue cars. Is it a strong one? Or is it 3 point something %? It's like Heineken Special Brew. You're still top 40 on race C quali. Wow. Oh, I've had a moment. Careful round the final corner, Mikey. I've had a little incidente. Yeah, incidente. I got it all wrong. Look at that pit lane. We could just enter the pit lane there, look. Look. No, we can't. I want to, but it won't let me. Ben Shaw's. Shandy Bass, I remember. It's fine. So there's a probability we could find a road car now, rather than the full force Ferrari for the second round of the Triple Cup thing. I can't remember the name of it, it's gone out of my brain. The Triple Crown. If the Ferrari 293 GTO is a decent, whichever is a road car, then we've found the road car that we need for the Triple Crown. We've got a road car, faster road car, and the Renault Espace ridiculous thing. We've got them. Unless we want to go Panda rather than FTO. What do you mean, Chuff? It's a brilliant car. We weren't all brought up on Swankly Spankly motors as our first motor. I had a 1 litre Panda. A 995 it was. It was 1,000 actually. JB was playing the small world's smallest violin. He had a Metro. Yeah, I do believe that though, Wilkie. You're right. The FTO is iconic. We're gonna have to have the Panda's got to go in the K Cup range, though, isn't it? Surely. It could be. It's a European K car. It's got more horsepower than most of the K cars, though, isn't it? We could give it funny shaped headlights.
Let's go and tune on some.
That's actually a really good idea because we haven't raced them. N1. Yes, that's another one, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Damo's first car was a battered Micra, but was a gobstopper. You mean it pulled the ladies? Is that what you mean, Damo? Wilkie had a yellow larder, now wrong with that. Great cars. Make superb rally beasts. A Corsa C. Ooh. It went on forever. Indestructible little yoke. Happy days. Right, brand new tyres, 3 laps of fuel. Let's see if we can get anywhere near. We're struggling to catch Mikey at the minute, but we're not really concentrating. There was more people in, but they all decided to go and play with other things, like wives. But it is what it is. It's Saturday night. You raced in your slippers? Ah. Is that right? And that's really interesting to know. Say again? No idea, let me have a look. 58593. Get yourself down Sports Direct and get a set of their Puma ones. Yeah, they do, yeah. Yeah. Yes, they do. Just the low-rise ones. I had a set. Long time ago. Bought them in LA. Along with your steering wheel. It's awesome, Jack. It's only half a steering wheel as well. I suppose you didn't point that out. About 40 quid, aren't they? Well, they buy mostly the low-rise ones. They're like normal trainers, but they got the racing soul on. I've got my Colin McRae ones if I really wanted to use them.
You tell me to slow down.
Might book a hotel the night before the 24-hour, so don't have to drive up for the day. Why don't you just come to mine? Why don't you just come to mine and arrive on the Friday night? Save the money. Save yourself 40, 50 quid, come to mine. We could get you set up in the rig in the morning. You won't be imposing, you knobhead. I'll find you in 1 sec. One second. Sports Direct. That's Amazon, you twonk. Why has that come up? Here we go. Puma. Puma gifts, Puma back to school, Puma kids, Puma men's shop now. Puma racing. Men's. I typed in racing and it's come up with football boots. What a load of chisel. Trainers is what we want. Trainers. There we go. Trainers. There are my trainers. Where's the Ferrari ones, like? No, JB don't like Ferrari, but it is what it is. Yeah, they haven't got any in, according to the web. What the heck? What the heck? Wowzers, I can't believe that. Maybe they've stopped the... I don't think so. Let me Google more. Racing shoes. Racing shoes, not she's. Racing shoes. Shame that one GR1 doesn't have horn. No, it doesn't have horn, does it? Meep, meep. Oh, there we go. Puma Motorsport shoes. There we go. They're only available from Puma, not from... Oh, they're on offer at the minute. Here you go. I'll put link in bottom of chat. There it is. Prices aren't too bad direct from Puma. There's a few styles. There's also some for midgets. Little midgets. I don't know what size feet she got, but... Say again? You're a size 10. Big feet. Yeah, there's the Ferrari ones, 54 quid. There's a set of BMW M Sport Drift Cat 11s. They're a 40 quid. Oh, I'm not showing the people. Damo. JB's having problems with his feet. He's just changed pedals and he's bought some carbon foot plates, but he's actually getting bruising on his feet because he's like an old man with really fragile skin. So he wants something with a bit of sole to take the pressure off. There's some Velcro ones, JB. Yeah. So that pair there, that first set, or that Ferrari set, are nice. They're 54 quid. They'll do you right. Heel protectors. What's this other one here? OMPs, Demon Tweaks. How much are they going to charge us? Oh, in all fairness, if you wanted to go racing boots, that's not a bad price. Let's put it sort by. Let's sort by. Port. They're a bit expensive, aren't they, like? Sort by recommended low to high. So from Demon Tweaks, the cheapest ones are 89 quid for Sparkos. They're quite tidy though. I like those Gulf ones there, they're nice. But I'm not paying 130 quid. How's that 130 quid ex VAT? £130 with VAT. What's that about? That's Rachel Reeves type maths, that is. That's right, yeah, they're decent, aren't they? That 40 quid pair, there's good. That's decent. I like them. I like them, they'll do alright. But if you do have problems with your feet, hopefully the DD will come soon so I can get used to Jim's setup through the inverted pedals. No, that they won't take any time to get used to. You'll naturally feel right with them because you drive a vehicle. The pedals won't take any time to get used to at all. Believe me. But if you want to get here Friday afternoon, Friday evening, do it. It'd be interesting if, because there'll be the Friday night stream, won't there? We'll be streaming something Friday night, I would think. And if you wanted to arrive, sort of, you could come and join in and get some racing in on the Friday night, kind of thing. And then you can get used to the bed the night before. Then you know where you are for Saturday. Currently, I'm on a very weak setup. I can't trust my left arm at this minute in time. It's not great going up at 45 degrees. Not good. So I've not got a massive amount of force feedback, but and we'll set the wheel up so you can have your own setup on if you want to, because we'll just have setup 1, 2 and 3, and Dame Mo can have his preferred setup, I'll have my preferred setup, and you have yours. Just select 1, 2 and 3 when it comes to being in the pits when you change over. Yeah, no problem at all. Between you and Lee, you have to decide who's opening the race and who's closing the race. Who's having in the opening laps and who's having the finish. Because I'll be commentating both those bits. Alpine Stars. You'll end up wearing him in your car on the way to work in the minute next. Probably, he says, yeah. Can you not get Armani race shoes? No, I know I wouldn't like to either. Pedals are 90 kilo, but I couldn't tell you what these are set to. Not a chance. I've got them set up just like they feel in my Merc. Your pedals? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh, it's set by the app, is it? How does that change the load cell force?
Sorry? Ready?
Actually, you've actually made a very good point there. I'm going to try something. Yeah. I'm just going to go to ABS week to start with. Say again? Okay. I was just interested to notice there, as you guys were talking, I was looking at my brake pedal on screen and noticing that I've always got an element of red at the top of my brake travel. And I can't ever brake as quickly as the guys around me, so I seem to have to brake earlier than what some people do. I'm out of fuel. Jesus. Doesn't the Fanatec base have a load pressure setting? No. No. The brakes are mechanical, they're not electronic, so you set the brake pressure by the spring. You don't, there's no electronic setting to set the braking. Not the amount of kilograms, no. There's a damper that you have to adjust the travel on to make it stronger, and then there's 3 dampers within the brake cylinder that you have to change. There's no electronic control. Don't know. I've never seen that. I've never seen those settings. No, I don't know. If that's something, I've missed that completely. I don't know anything about that. No. No, but you can set the level until it reaches 100%. What? Don't know what you mean. There's a brake force setting that you can adjust between 0 and 100%, yes. Mine's set at 75%. I think. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Brake force. It's Brake force. 60% mine set at for today. But I thought that was saturation. I didn't think that was actually a percentage. That's the amount of pressure you need to get your maximum braking. Yeah, so mine's set to 60, but there's nothing there that sets your amount of braking pressure. The load cells are always going to be what the maximum load cell pressure is. It's just whatever you set that to. So technically, the higher the number, the more braking force you're going to apply. Because that's not how I understand this works. Why would Lee saying one sentence make that change your thought? No, but when I so let's here's the thing, right? Let's go to the setup screen within let me show you. If I come out of there and go in here and go to the configuration page. So I've got my foot flat on. If you can see the screen, I've got my foot flat on the pedal, 100%. And if I set that to brake force, that's now 60%. If I roll that up now, and I've not moved my foot, that's 100%. I only need 33%, 35% pressure to get 100%. So I roll that back up to where I want it at the braking point, and it's 65%. So at 100% of pressure, I've got my brake point to where I want it to be when it goes hard. Excuse the phrase. But if I roll that back down, 100 comes out to 36%. Maximum force needed. Set it to 20%. So in game you don't have to brake so hard. I still have to brake. Lower percentage means easier or faster to get to 100%. So I've got mine set to the max. I can't get the brakes to trigger 100%. I can only get to 76%. So if I reduce that to where I want it, that's probably a little bit too hard. 83% gives me 100%. More percentage, less pushing the brakes. Don't understand. I don't know. Yes, BRF. Yes, you can, yeah. Maybe I just don't understand how it's being explained. Maybe we were trying to... Well, maybe we're talking about the same thing, but I don't understand the way you're talking about it. Because there's absolutely no point me sitting here smashing the brake pedal with my left foot. I might as well just make it easier to get to 100% so that I'm not getting cramp in my left leg. So I reduce the brace. I make the braking force match where I want it to be. So if I push the brake down to a point where I want it to get to, and then adjust the brake pedal pressure, I know I only have to move it 1/4 of an inch to get to 100%. But it still doesn't tell me that that's 90 kilograms or 100 kilograms. What I'm saying is my one is set easier than yours. Huh? You've confused the hell out of me. I'm confused. Less travel and harder. What's harder? Get less pressure to get to 100% braking. Yes. Yeah, exactly that. Yes. But I can't change the stiffness of the pedal without changing the contents of the damper. I can't change the stiffness. The stiffness is constant. There's no way to change the stiffness. Maybe that's what I don't understand, what you're trying to express. I can't reduce my pressure. The pressure is set. It is what it is. I just have to adjust the level of braking. Maybe that's... I think so. I think everybody's saying the same thing. We're just describing it differently because we... Well, my first language is not the same as Dodo's, and Wilkie's a Manc, and Damien speaks funny, and Lee's from the south. So we all have different ways of speaking, don't we, Lee?
Yes, that's rated for up to 90 kilograms of force.
Is it? Yeah. So I think we're all explaining the same thing. It's just confusing me how you're going about discussing it. Brake travel is very little. My brake travel is more than what Sam would want, but it's more replicated to what my car is. It's different to what the Mini was. The Mini was extremely soft until it got to the bottom. But I can change that with two things. So I can change it with 3 elements, actually. My brake pedal has a damper, which has a stiffness level. So it goes 0 to 10. I can change the position that the damper actuates at. So I can thread the damper through so that it's much harder. My pedal comes with 5 very firm, rigid... you would call them... What did you call them, Dama? Elastomas. I've got 5 very stiff elastomers, and I'm actually using 2.5. But I'm using half as a foam pad. So my very first squish is soft. The other 2 are really hard. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it mega hard because I don't like to smash... I don't like to have to stand on the brake pedal because I don't think that's very subtle. I don't think there's much... I don't think you can play with the pedal quite so much. I think it's the brakes either become then on or off. Yeah, there's... I find it much easier to trail brake when you've got that little bit of play, that little bit of... Maybe I want 40%, maybe I want 30%, now I want 20% kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, I do think... I do think we're all discussing the same thing, to be honest. I think we are. Well, here's the thing, right? Sam had 2 to 3 millimeters of travel, and I know it's quicker. I genuinely know you'll be quicker with the harder brake pedal, because Sam proved it to me. And I do feel it when I get to it, but I find it very, very difficult to race for 2-3 hours having to smash that brake pedal. And that's the one thing that having this really rigid hard seat does, is it means if you, and here's the thing that Sam tried to pass on to me, which I understand but I don't like. If you set your brake pedal maximum pressure to the length of your leg, and you just wedge your leg into the back of the seat, and all you need to do is raise your knee half an inch, or lower your knee half an inch, which forces your leg down, all you're doing is applying massive amount of force with half an inch of travel. Your leg doesn't actually move very far. All you then do is you just move the ball of your foot slightly to go between 60% and 80%. Your leg is doing all the forcing, really hard back of the seat, which when you get here you'll understand how this seat and this setup works really well. But I don't like to drive like that over a long distance, and I know I'm slowing myself down, but Sam comes from his leg. He sits in the gym, doesn't he, pressing his 280 kilograms up, doing leg presses, and it's all about just stretching out the leg, and Sam's adapted that technique for his throttle, for his brake pedal. It is very much personal preference, but the faster, I've seen it, because I know I can be that fast, but my problem is I'm actually frightened of these brake pedals at the minute, because I don't want to break them. I know having that amount of force on these dampers will break them. So I'm trying to get the maximum life out of these brake pedals until I can get a new set. As in a different brand. Because all I can see happening is this damper giving way and these brakes being useless. Because once the damper's gone, it smashes its way through the load cell. I don't know, but what I do know is Fanatec don't sell them anymore. Don't know. I think I've found a source from China, so I can get some spares. But the problem... No, not soy sauce. Fish sauce. The only problem is once your damper's gone, you've smashed your load cell. Because it's an interesting setup. Your load cell sits behind a large plunger, and as you press on the brake pedal, that plunger smashes into your load cell. I say smashes, it just touches it and presses it. Well, here's the thing, Lee. When you arrive and we get you sat into the rig, you'll know whether you like it or not, and we can tweak it. Because I know what I can drive with, and I know I can adapt. So what we can't do is adapt the setup for the three of us if we're wildly different. So I will adapt to whichever setup you two agree to want. And Damo's getting here 2 hours before the race, so he's got no choice. You see? Say again. No, exactly, but there will be some physical adjustment for Lee. I'm sure there will, and I'll happily take that change. I don't care for that. So Lee, you need to purchase the let me find what it is. To have the same setup as me, You need to purchase one of these from Fanatec. So I don't know if it comes under accessories. I think it comes under brakes. It doesn't. I don't think it does. No, it comes under accessories. Or does it come under spare parts? I don't know. There it was. There it is. This is what you need to purchase. This one. You need to buy one of them. And I use those two and that. I could put the 3 hard ones in if I really wanted to. Brake performance kit, exactly that, yes. Yes. So that's the other way you can adjust your damper force, is by tightening that up, because it pushes the damper away. You don't need to worry about the black thing. I've not modified mine, but I've made it so I don't need to worry about that. You don't have to take that out of there anymore. No. Tweezers, yeah. Take those 2 out. And put bump, 2 green ones and that half thing. That's your initial. Why do you have yours set, Dodo? Do you have 2.5 or do you have 3? The 12 green, the 2 13s. I turned spinning motors the other way, upside down. Oh, you did? You've moved them already? Yeah. I did on my last set, but there's no need for me to do now because the damper doesn't get in the way. So. It is what it is. Yeah, so that's what we got to do. Dodo has the hardest. So do you have 3 or 2.5? Is the question, I suppose.
Just fucking logged in as a server restarted.
Ah, you missed out then. Yeah, I'm my spinning motor is still spinning on the throttle pedal when I'm in Gran Turismo, which is really weird. The hardest, you do 3, okay, I do 2.5, so. Anyway, folks, that's going to be midnight. We're going to call that it for the day. Thank you very much from Great Racing. No sponge, okay. I have that little sponge in for that little bit of just initial pressure. Which... But I increase the force using the damper. Dodo doesn't have the damper. Dodo... Well, you might have bought them, actually. Dodo might have added dampers. But you'll notice that the... I can just put the extra... I can put the extra block in if we want to. Good night, Wilkster. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We will be back on Monday with an arm that works. arm is kind of okay. I have to take it straight up. But no damper for Dodo. So I've got a damper on the back, which increases the pressure anyway. So it is what it is. Good night. Have a fantastic weekend, folks. Enjoy your Sunday. And we'll see you Monday night. And take care. God bless. Look after yourselves. And I will do the proper end. Good night, everybody. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now. Yeah, great racing. See you soon, folks.